I didn't cut my hair. I have discovered the beauty that is mousse foam. Shaping foam. And the irony is that the only time I'm going to be putting my hair back slick like this is when it's at its greasiest. From the oil that is marinating throughout my skin, hair follicles, and beyond. You need an oil change? Don't worry, I got you. Oh, you need to grease up a squeaky door? Don't worry, I got you. Wring out my hair like a face towel. Use it to your ability, to whatever needs that need to be fixed in the moment. You want to fry some potatoes? Don't worry, I got you. You need to slip through a Brandy Melville door? Don't worry, I got you. Let's talk about some things. First of all, I love me a good marching band. That came out of left field. But so did the trumpets. I really do enjoy young people getting into orchestra by grabbing a trombone. Maybe it's because I never had the public high school experience, maybe that's why I crave the idea of late night football games and like a halftime marching band session. But you also have to understand that the American high school experience, okay, it is craved by international students through images like this. Through Pinterest images of football games. There is a student in Norway applying to be a study abroad student for the spring of 2024 so they can experience this. So they can have this autumn crisp nighttime aesthetic. And sure, yeah, there are some risks coming to the American education system, but it all can be set aside for a Friday night at the football game. Speaking of being a student, I'm on a gap semester, and the thing that I am just absolutely hating most and trying to avoid and push away and put off is dealing with the academic advisor. It's like going to the bank saying, hey, I want to do this. I'm going to give you all my money. And I'm also going to let you give me bills for the rest of my life to pay off something that you get to choose what I get to pay off. You get to choose the classes. You get to choose how much in debt that I'm going to be in. And I'm going to slide this paper to you and I'm going to let you handle it. And then they slide you back the paper. And all that has changed is that they took a big red marker and wrote IDK. I talked to someone next to me at my associate's graduation a couple months ago. A complete stranger. We were there for like 2 hours, so it was time to make conversation. And we got on the subject of choosing classes throughout the years that we've been to this community college, and I said, yeah, I had to switch between 3 academic advisors because apparently none of them knew exactly what I wanted and what I wanted to, graduate and all that stuff. This person that I'm talking to, they turn to me and they go, girl, I did not have an academic advisor. You had an academic advisor? I didn't have an academic advisor. Imagine raw dogging 2 years of community college. It is safer, actually, to raw dog college than put your trust into the so-called professionals that are going to help you. Imagine it is your last year of college. You go to your academic advisor and you say, hey, I have an academic advising appointment today. Oh, hi. Yeah, we do. Hey, 1 second. It's great to finally see you again. It's been a while, hasn't it? You haven't stopped by in a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you were open for more than 2 days a week from 2 to 2:15, that'd come much more often. Anyway, I just wanted to swing by and just double check and make sure that the classes that I signed up for months ago that you approved of, right? Just want to make sure that those are the exact classes that I need to take in order to graduate this coming December. Okay, yeah, that's a great idea. Let me just go ahead and put your student ID and see your progress here. Yeah, it looks like here that your major doesn't exist anymore. Your program has been terminated. I'm sorry, what? Because of all the classes that you took were discontinued from our roster, your credits are now invalid, and your GPA has dropped significantly, which has resulted in automatically putting you in academic probation. What I can do is switch you to a different major that's similar to what your previous major was, and, well, We can start from there. Okay, alright then, okay, what classes do I need to take then to get on track? I don't know. Well, you know what? Why don't you just take these specific classes, okay? And we'll just see what happens, you know?
But the semester starts in a week, and there are no open classes, period, at all. Okay, when will the classes be available then?
Never. We're terminating the entire program that I just transferred you to in about a year, so if you don't get the full 120 credits by the end of December, it's over for you. Anything else I can help you out here with today? And that's how the ball rolls into their court, and that ball never leaves. It is sick and twisted! It is criminal. It should be against the law. It should be a crime to put a freshly 18-year-old in a vulnerable position to the point where they are in debt by Thanksgiving. It should be against the law. It should be classified as a first-degree murder. Topic switch. Biggest fear is no longer drowning for me. It is body odor sticking on to me that is not mine. I was in a Texas Roadhouse, okay? Lovely outing with my parents, and we're enjoying a meal. I am in full rib mode, right? I got a rack of ribs with barbecue sauce in between my fingernails and cow meat in my teeth, okay? And when I'm in rib mode, when I'm in a rack of rib mode, it is like a trance. You have to do something crazy to get me out of it. I'm in a different headspace. I'm taking a test. And so when I was having my lovely dish of ribs, a body odor so strong snapped me out of the trance, and I felt nauseous, to the point where I packed up my things and I said, guys, we gotta go. And this is what the fear is that if a body odor sticks around for too long, that is not mine, it's gonna latch onto me like a virus, and I'm gonna be carrying it around with me wherever I go. It's like when something smells bad and you don't want to smell it, so you start breathing through your mouth, but it's like, oh my god, what if the stench sticks to the roof of my mouth and in my tongue, and now when I talk, my breath is gonna stink. It is stressful to be clean. Quote, your average drug addict. The fear is body odor, right? But the big fear is that I'm gonna be okay, let's say I'm in a scenario where I have to hug a stranger and there's no way out of it. It would be rude of me not to engage in physical contact, so we embrace, and they have an odor that transfers from their body to mine. And now I'm carrying around their BO. And so I'm walking around and people think, damn, you stink. But this is another person's situation. I'm carrying around an adopted child, gripping onto my clothing, and it's in my hair, and it's probably surrounding me like a cloud. Like an air bubble. When I walk past people, you know when you walk past someone, you can smell their house? I walk past someone, and they smell another person's BO. They smell another person's house. You can buy a 4-pack of deodorant at a dollar store. And that could help you. But what's really going to help you, on top of that, is making sure that you are clean. People will strip and stand underneath the shower head and think this is a shower. This is getting clean, said your average drug addict. This is how the grease, grime, and dirt wash off my body. By standing under a weak shower head, letting it drip down. No, you need to scrub in there like you are cleaning a sink after you have accidentally dropped in raw chicken. You need to be scrubbing like you have cocaine all around you and you're about to go through TSA and a dog is gonna sniff. Clean yourself as if you were going on a first date every single day. Because you can slap on deodorant over the problem, but the problem will seep through. The stench of your body will seep through if you are not properly scrubbing certain areas. You know? Anyway, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoy. I don't really know exactly what kind of YouTube videos I like to make, but I do quite enjoy talking and sitting down. It's kind of like a podcast, so that's kind of what the whole spiel is here. If there are any topics you'd like me to cover or go into or talk about, drop them in the comments. I will give my time of day to do the proper research and give you an opinion on something that you might want to know from my perspective. Like, okay, washing your body, where do you start? I go from head to toe. I start at where people interact, down to where the least people interact. Big mouth of me to say, oh, everyone needs to wash their bodies, everyone stinks. As if I don't have 3 days worth of grease seeping into my skull and marinating in my brain. The grease has gotten to the backs of my eyeballs where I'm starting to see everything like in a brown filter. I'm sorry. That's enough. I gotta go.